Gotta say, didn't think it would happen this soon, but I reached my goal for the year. Not only did I reach my goal, but I reached the goal with just one of my websites. One of my websites alone, my main website, made $1,000 in 1 month. My total profit for this month was about $1,100. This month was a really good month. I'm just at about 1 year since I started blogging. I started blogging around March of last year. So 1 year later, I'm at $1,100 a month. And if I were to sell my whole business, it would be worth about $30,000 to $40,000. If I could do that every year, wouldn't be too bad.
So this month I had my best month ever. I've been blogging now for about a year. Started around last month, and this month I finally hit my goal for the year, which is to make $1,000 a month in 1 month. And I hit that goal finally, and it's been about a year since I've been blogging. So we're going to take a look at all my stats for all my sites and break down my income. I have a portfolio now of 5 sites. My main site alone is the one that made $1,000, and then I have a couple other sites here that made about $20 a piece, and then another site here that made about $80. So I made around $1,100 total this month. So let's just take a look at each of my sites. Also, my fiance had her first sale on her Etsy store here, so she sells these custom runic deer jawbone things, and she just started selling these not too long ago. I think they look pretty cool. If you want to check these out, I'll leave a link down in the description below where you could check it out. Also, if you wouldn't mind just coming down here, and somewhere on there's a like feature. I think it'll help boost her in the rankings. Yeah, it should help her SEO for Etsy. I'm not really sure how Etsy works, but I think the more likes that her listing gets, the better it will boost her up in the rankings. So if you wouldn't mind just clicking that link and doing that real quick, that would help her out. Anyways, let's take a look at my websites. So this is my main site here. It looks like we had about a 2% increase in traffic from the previous month. So we had a total of 25,000 sessions, or no, we had a total of 26,000 sessions, up from 25. Looking at Google Search Console, I have it set up for the 12 months, so you can kind of see how my site has been growing over the past 12 months, and it's just a steady increase. The average position, you see, this is when it first started coming. You see my site is just about a year old. This is when it was first starting to get its rankings, and then it kind of just took off, and then average position kind of stayed around 10, and it just continued to grow as I added more and more content. It just continued to increase. Take a look at Amazon income for this month. So this month it looks like we made a little over $400 this month in commissions, and we also had a $10 bounty totaling $444.93 from Amazon associates. 7% conversion rate, $15,000 worth of items. Now we'll take a look at AdSense. So this site made $33.50 from AdSense, and Ezoic, this site made $373 from Ezoic ads, $155 from premium, and $529.02 in total, with an EPMV of $16.35. So you'll see the traffic is increasing on this site, as well as the EPMV, which is really bringing the earnings up. Hopefully next month that will be around 600, but we'll see. So taking a look at the spreadsheet real quick. Also, if you're wondering about if you can have a copy of this spreadsheet, I have a link down in the description below of a blank copy of this spreadsheet. So if you need to track your stats on your website, then I'll have that for you provided. There's been a lot of comments on all my income reports about having this spreadsheet, so I went ahead and did that. It's in the link of the description of my videos now. So it looks like we had about 3,000 more organic sessions this month from last month, about 3,000 or 4,000 more total sessions. Affiliate earnings are quite a bit more this month. All the traffic, all the income has grown this month, and you'll see we had a gross income to $1,007. So this month I spent $352 on articles and $117. We spent $110 on the premium, and then $950 on the Ezoic site speed. So in total we profited $535, and so far this year we've profited $995.93. Now we'll take a look at my second site. So this site is starting to take off. I was kind of giving up hope on it for a little while because I thought maybe I'd picked too niche of a topic that just they didn't have enough people really searching for these articles, but turns out I just had to wait a little while longer, so thankfully I didn't delete the site or anything, because it has started to pick up like crazy. So it's actually doubled its traffic this month from the previous months, so a 98% increase. So it had 500 total sessions, up from 250. Now we'll look at the search console, and looking at the search console, you'll see the traffic has sort of not done anything for, I gotta say, what is this, 6 July all the way to January, February, so that's about 7 or 8 months. And then finally, right at the 8-month mark in March, it just shoots up. You can really see the hockey stick growth right there that everybody talks about. So I didn't expect that to happen for this site. All of a sudden it started taking off, and hopefully it will continue to increase and this traffic will continue to go up. This article here only has 30 articles, and I haven't added any more articles to it for over 5 or 6 months now. And then my previous website, I forgot to mention, it has about 160 articles, and it probably has around 250,000 words. And then this one has 30 articles, so it probably has around 50,000 words. Looking at the Amazon Associates, this site here made $9.79 in commissions. Last month, site made 17 cents in AdSense, and it got $3.79 Ezoic, $1.62 from Premium. So in total, the site made $5.51 from affiliate, or from Ezoic ads. You'll see the EPMV on this site isn't too great compared to most of my other sites. It's actually going down quite a bit, so it's only $8.31. So while the traffic is growing on this site, I'm not 100% sure I want to continue working on it or not, just because the EPMV is so low. But I'm hoping maybe that's just because this site's not getting a whole lot of traffic, so Ezoic isn't able to properly, the AI with the Ezoic isn't able to really pick the best ads because there's just not enough traffic. So maybe as the site grows, maybe the EPMV will continue to grow instead of going down. I think that might be the problem, so we'll just see. I'll give it a few more months. Right now I've got plenty of other things to work on, so I don't plan on adding anything else to this site. I'm just gonna let it sit, and who knows, maybe I'll end up selling this site, I don't know. So looking at the spreadsheet, it had 500 sessions. It made almost $10 from affiliate, so it's gone up from the affiliate. AdSense a little bit more, Ezoic about twice as much, premium ads a little bit more, so it made more than it's ever made so far, so it's made $15.37. All of that's profit because I didn't spend anything on this site, so in total we profited $15, and then in total this year we've made $31 off this site. Now we'll take a look at site 3. So this is my least favorite site. It's the one that I bought about a year ago, and it's just really underperformed ever since I bought it. It's I think it's off season right now, so that's why the traffic is decreasing. I haven't added any articles to it since I bought the site, or I might have added like 1 or 2 articles. Yeah, it had a 20% decrease, so it only had 866 visits this month. Looking at the search console, you see the site just kind of goes up and down. So it looks like this is the off season here, and then it goes up and it comes down, and then I think it's off season right now, and so that's why it's not getting much traffic. It actually earned a little bit more money this month from Amazon, so we got a few commissions. You see this site made, right at the end here, it made a sale. I must have sold something worth a decent amount of money, and so we had a $6.55 total commission last month, which is nice. AdSense, it only made $1.01 from AdSense, and then Ezoic $9.62 from ads plus $4.26 from the premium, so in total this site made $13.88. This one also doesn't have too big of an EPMV. It's better than the previous website, but it's still kind of low. I would really like to see an EPMV of at least 15 or more. 20 is what I'd really like to see, which is what my first website used to be back in November or so, but around a 15 to 20 is what I'd like to have, and this one's only 11, so it's not too bad, but it could be better. So looking at the spreadsheet, you'll see the traffic has continued to go down since January, which I really think is the off season. I think it starts picking up around May and June, maybe July around this time, so hopefully the traffic will start picking back up, but it really doesn't get much more than 1,200 per month, so it's really not that big of a deal. This site's just, I think this site has 50 articles, and they're really not that great of articles, most of them. There's only like maybe 5 or 6 that are bringing in most of the traffic. So this site needs a lot of work. I'm kind of just collecting the money, and it's probably just gonna die, and maybe I'll end up selling it at the end of this year. I'll continue getting money throughout this year, and then maybe on the peak season towards the end of the year, I'll think about selling it. If it makes 20 bucks a month, you could sell it for 30 times multiple, so maybe sell it for around six or 800 bucks around there, and I'll probably just end up breaking even on this site. I probably never should have bought this site. I think it has a lot of potential, but I just don't have time to really work on it, and I got other sites that I like a lot more than this site. So we'll take a look at site number, well, no, site number 4 here is my MIGA website, so that's going to be a separate video. It's sort of a case study. You'll see right now this month I spent over 300 bucks on it, on just articles. It hasn't made anything, so this is going to be a separate video. I've been documenting this site since the beginning. Stay tuned for that video. And then now we'll take a look at site number 5, which is my Motion Invest site. So if you haven't seen that video previously, I'll put a card up right here where you can watch. I did a little review on my experience with Motion Invest. I think so far this has actually been a pretty good return on my money. Let's take a look at the analytics. So as you can see, this month the traffic has gone down slightly this month from the previous month. This site, it goes up and down. If you watch the video that I talked about previously, you'll see that this one got hit by the December core update. It used to get around 4,000 views per month, and now it gets between 1,500 to 2,000 views per month. Hopefully it'll recover, but I don't think it's going to. But it still makes decent money, especially since I put ads on it. When I bought the site, it didn't have ads. It made up for that, and it actually gets a really good EPMV, around I think close to 20. So this one's actually a really good site that I definitely want to add more content in the future. I think it has about 30, I think it has like 40 articles on it. So you'll see this right here in April. For some reason, this was before I bought the site. It had an article that really blew up and people were sharing it a lot. That's the only reason why it had a huge spike like that. And then it returned to normal traffic, which is around 100 views per day. And then right here, December core update, it got hit pretty bad. And so now it only gets around 20 to around 30 to 50 views per day. So pretty much cut in half. When I bought it, it didn't have ads. So then I put ads on it, and it made up for the decrease in traffic. So this month it actually made pretty good money from Amazon, making $39.68. AdSense, this website made 76 cents. And then Zoic, it made $32 plus $13.91, so it made a total of $46.32. And you'll see the EPMV is a $21.45, and the beginning of April it's a $25.69. So this one has a really good EPMV, so I definitely want to start working on this site when I get some more time. If I can increase the traffic on this site, that's pretty good. So looking at the spreadsheet, see the traffic has decreased slightly. Affiliate earnings, we earned a lot of affiliate compared to the previous month and even the first January. It's got the most income so far that it's had, plus AdSense 76 cents, plus the Zoic 32. So in total this site made $86.76, and it was all profit because I didn't spend anything. So in total this year the site has earned $202.14. So now adding it all up, we can see in March our gross income was $1,131.02. Our total expenses was $805.75. So in total we've profited $325.27. Now just for fun, let's see how much my business is worth now. So if say we sold everything, how much money would I get? So you would take our monthly income, multiply it by anywhere from 35 to 40, so let's just say 35. So my business is worth $39,585, and this is my first year of blogging. I was able to essentially earn $40,000, so that's not bad. And then if you subtract everything I've probably spent, I think I'm still down about 8,000. So net profit, if I sold everything right now, I would have made 31 grand in my first year blogging. So not too bad. Hopefully by this time next year we'll be making 2,000 per month. We'll see. My goal for this year was to hit 1,000 per month, and third month in I've already hit it, so that's pretty good. That's better than I expected. Plus I hit the goal with just one of my websites alone. Just my first site here, earned 1,000, and then I have all these other sites too. So hopefully this will continue to grow, and I'd like to see this site hit 2,000, and at that point I might be tempted to sell it. I really don't want to sell this site, but if it starts making a lot of money, it's going to be tempting to sell it, because I would just be worried about getting hit by a Google update and miss out on selling a site and getting like $60,000 or $100,000. But we'll see. I'm just gonna keep working on it and decide what I do from there. But anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Let me know how your websites are doing, and if you haven't yet, be sure to smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.